ashamed to admit that I didn't remember my jokes. Just making sure the fly's up. All right, I'm good to go. Everybody, let's hear it for our roast master, Tom Shields. I noticed, you didn't wear your eyeliner tonight. I didn't want you to get confused thinking this was a costume roast, so. Good. You know, I mean, Tom recently became single, and I don't want to drill too hard on that, but no, it's all right. And now I compliment him. I mean, what woman wouldn't want that 90-pound frame just stabbing her with his hips for 13 minutes a night? So, you know, Tom has his little kind of creepy obsession with Johnny Depp. There's not a punchline, that's just funny. Oh, Anthony Arnold. Where is he? In the back? Anthony Arnold, he came here by himself. He actually had a date, but she couldn't come out because she has to take her SATs tomorrow. No, really, like, he wears that hat, you know, Father of the Year, we all joke about it, but realistically, in age-wise, he could be the father of some of the girls that he gets with. I scratched this joke from the list because I felt like I had too many Arnold jokes, but I'm going to say it anyway. You know, all of us out of college looking for the jobs. Arnold just got a job as a substitute teacher. But before that, he had a brief run as a bouncer, but you know, he got fired because he was checking for high school IDs and driver's licenses.
Come on, that was good. I like that.
And, he's got a state championship in track and field, the relay with Ray and a few other guys. He actually should have won another medal in the javelin. He actually broke the state record by 35 yards, but the officials ruled he didn't actually take his hand off the javelin. So he's going fine for that. Walter Glow Eyes.
Here it comes.
Walt recently decided, or at least he told me that he plans to go back to school. Honestly, Walt, if you graduate school in the next 3 years, I will make good on my word to try out as the Chiefs' backup quarterback. So, Brody Croyle, look out. Now, if and when Walt does finish school, you know, he wants to go to the police academy. He might get the call, but I mean, based on Walt's skill set, which is drinking, smoking, and pool basketball, I just don't see how he can be a cop. Unless someone's under arrest for partying too hard, bumming too many cigarettes, tariff, and splashing in the face when you're trying to shoot a 3 from the deep end. I think Walt's going to be on radio duty for a long time.
Radio.
Matt Heim, unfortunately could not be here. It's funny, no one seemed upset about that. That's weird. He worked for a while as a Hollister model, is what they called it. Basically, he would fold clothes, free-rip the jeans before they put them on the shelves, and try to convince 16-year-old girls into buying clothes. And Arnold, I know you're getting excited about convincing 16-year-old girls to do stuff, but just hang on a minute, dude. But realistically, if Matt Heim is a model, then I just won the Pulitzer Prize in sports journalism for my South Jersey high school girls lacrosse all-star page. So, Anthony Castaldo, buddy, with us via webcam. It's good to see you. What do I have at you? Oh, no one else wanted to bring this up, but Patty Max actually went out of business since you left. Sean and Jerry just could not handle the 6 customers a day they buy themselves. Entirely too many people. You know, Anthony recently drove across the country, moved out to Las Vegas. I mean, you know, you being a baseball fan know that a lot of people like to go across country, try to visit every baseball stadium. Anthony's actually trying to go to every single Gold's Gym across the country. You can't actually see below his waist, but he's doing leg presses right now.
Down, was it?
That was yeah. Which brings me to Raymond Ryan.
The Reaper!
Thank you. How do you make excuse me. How do you make fun of somebody who is good at everything? Well, despite all of Ray's talents, I mean, never really known him to be a ladies' man, I'm sorry, Ray. But For what it's worth, I mean, you were probably the closest Alex Gorka has ever come to sleeping with someone. So you get credit for that.
That's low. That's low.
But one thing Ray is not good at is fantasy football. But he's actually so good at evaluating NFL talent that ESPN just signed Ray to sit on NFL Live with Herm Edwards and Matt Millen. So he's got that going for him. All right.
Fantasy
I heard comeback, but I won't heckle you. I won't heckle you.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of didn't know who was going to be here, but I see Valente. I'm glad you didn't slip on a leaf on your way into the house. We're gonna do a little skit I call "By the Numbers" right now. First number, 0.18. That is Tara's blood alcohol level upon driving here. 1.8. That was Walt's GPA when he left Melbourne.
1.7, right?
Hey, dare to dream, my friend, dare to dream. Less than 18. That is the age of the last girl Arnold hooked up with. 1 is the number of gyms Castaldo has stopped at since this roast began. 2. I'm a dick, but the number of times Tom Shields was deemed not marriage material.
Asshole.
And you know what? We give him a lot of credit for being the best player on our team, but the next number is 0. The number of wins Ray Ryan's supposed softball heroics have brought us this season. And, you're not out of this yet. 0.108 is Gaff's batting average. Who makes a line of you? Because you were off. 0.882. The number of Gaff's at bats that end in a flyout and the F word. Alright. So on to the man of the hour, Ryan Gaffey, ladies and gentlemen. We all know Gaff is currently in law school at George Washington. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be tough for you to find work right away when you have the degree. To say only 5 to 10% of cases actually make it to court, and less than 1% of those cases involve the IMDb Top 250. So, a little known fact is that Gaffney's favorite movie, is actually The Firm with Tom Cruise. Not because it's a movie about lawyers, but Gaffney just thinks Tom Cruise is fucking handsome. Cue crickets. Outside of The Firm, there's not really a lot of good movies, about lawyers. So I could see when you were upset when you found out that Alien vs. Predator was a sci-fi movie, not actually a movie about an illegal alien and a sex offender. Sorry. Oh, another Arnold joke I scratched. I'm back. This isn't a roast. This is To Catch a Predator, and Chris Hansen's right in that door, so watch out. All right. I didn't take that one out. Alright, well Gaffney, I feel like we're taking a long time here, but I only got a few more. And Gaffney likes to pride himself on his UFC knowledge and movie knowledge, with clearly he's got a lot of credit in both. And, based on his, extensive UFC background, which is highlighted by a loss to Arnold Gandhi and the rash field infield. And your movie background is all those years you spent in UT Tyler's prestigious film school, studying such Texas-born actors as Matthew McConaughey, Owen and Luke Wilson, Hilary Duff, and my personal favorite, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm not talking about wrestling. If y'all remember, he was the fullback in Adam Sandler's The Longest Yard, so he's got real acting experience.
He's got more.
I know, this is it. But you obviously have a baseball background as well. You pitched, if I'm correct, through high school and college? Sort of. Well, you always said that your favorite baseball players are pitchers, which to me is weird because you've always just kind of come off as somewhat of a catcher to me. Yeah, he asked me not to bring up the fact that he's going gray, so I won't bring that up. No, but if you read my notes, that's all the jokes. This part is me. I can remember this. I mean, I've known you longer than I've known anyone in this room, and you're a good kid back in 8th grade when you first came to the doors of St. Catherine's School, and you're still a good kid now, and it's been an honor to know you. I'm glad to have you, my friend.
Thanks, buddy.